Do you hear the music? Do you hear that? Good morning. Welcome to the stream today. It's good to have you here with me today on this Wednesday. So today I have a doctor's appointment at the dentist for 3 o'clock my time. It's 9:30 in the morning right now. So we got a little while before I gotta get up and go. So I don't want to waste too much time here at the start. I want to get straight into it. Ohayou gozaimasu. We have to try to run ads strategically. Like, we need to try to run ads before there's gonna be a major cutscene, or before we get into stuff, because otherwise we'll have a situation like yesterday where ads interrupted the Game of the Year cutscene. I was like, it was a peak Twitch streaming moment for me, because I'm sitting here, I've got like tears in my eyes. It's an absolutely incredible moment about self-discovery and coming to terms with the past, and I'm just fully in it. And then there's a Taco Bell ad that starts. Suddenly everyone has Taco Bell ads. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, all right. Well, is everyone done with your cheesy gordita wrap ad? Okay, well then I guess we can get back to it. It was so bad. It was probably one of the worst ad interruptions I've ever had. So yeah, we usually try to if I realize it's happening, I stop what I'm doing. We try to freeze ourselves here in time. So I usually encourage y'all, if you're experiencing ads, to just start screaming about it in the chat. Just lose your shit in the chat, okay? Just like you can just like hoop and holler and cause chaos, because then I'll see it. I had a very similar experience watching Preach. It was during a beach scene, right at the let's go moment. It was hilarious. Yeah, it's a thing beyond my control as a streamer at times. Just watch your reaction on the FF16 video. Once again, was wondering, can one somehow get a hold of the similar hoodie? Yes, Arvel the Curse, thank you for the 25-month resub. This is actually merch, official merch that you can get from, let me see if I can find it for you. I don't know if, yeah, this is it. They sent it to me, but I love this hoodie. I'm wearing it like every day. Oh my gosh, it's sold out. Is it completely sold out? What? It was the, oh fuck, I can't even type in my own chat because they want me to log into Twitch again. Hold on. Fuck. Let me give the link to a mod. And then the mod can then put it in the chat. I can't type in my, I don't know, it won't let me log into the, I don't remember, it's, whatever. They're sold out, but you know what? I can write them and ask if they, like, when or if they'll get more. Because I don't even see the hoodie on there. That sucks. Yeah, I really hope that they restock it, because I love this hoodie, man. It was sold out not even 5 hours after going live in the website. So, like, pretty much anytime they sell merch for Final Fantasy 14, that's what happens. Dwilkins87, thanks for subbing. So I think, y'all, I think I'm gonna need to put up a goal here. I don't do this very often, but I need to do this for my mouth surgery. I'm in America. A donation goal for it because it's very expensive. Tooth surgery goal. Yeah. If anyone wanted to help with it, you can. Okay. Tooth surgery. It's like, I had a x-ray yesterday. It was about $300. Today I have to go back and get more x-rays. It's gonna be another $100 or $200. The surgery itself, they said, is gonna cost me at least $900. So it's gonna be probably around $1,500 to $2,000. So that's what I put here. It's horrible because when I was in Portugal, this whole thing cost me $200. I had a wisdom tooth removed over there. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here just because. All right, I'll put gold for 2,000, but probably 1,500. Like 1,500 is like a low ball estimate, so I feel like that's okay. So if we reach the goal, I should do something. Okay, if we reach the goal, I will show you a picture of the tooth after they take it out. That's probably not a very good incentive. That you might not want to see that, actually. That's so nasty. Yeah, it's such a scam. Oh, oh my god, I'm spilling coffee all over myself. Oh my god. What in the... I just washed this mouse pad too. Oh my... Lord have mercy. I got coffee all over myself right now. Yeah, I'll show toothpicks. I'll show some really sexy pictures of the of the tooth, okay? That's what I will do if I reach this goal. Will they let me walk off with that tooth? Can I be like, hey, thanks for removing my tooth. Can I have it? I want to put a bikini on it. I need it for work. They don't let me do that. Okay, I need to. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to get a little wet wipe or something because I got coffee all over my legs. I got it all over everything. Oh, Jesus. I got myself some of these Lysol to go travel size. You know, it's a great thing to put in your purse, ladies, because you never know what is gonna happen. I am the kind of person, I like to put all kinds of shit in my purse that I might need in an emergency, right? Wow, it's like I'm taking a bath on shrimp. Let's go. Just wiping down my legs and stuff here. But anyway, ever heard of a Ever heard of the horror bath? It's like a word for a bath from the waist down only. Okay, let me try to wipe this down too. All right. I'm good. I think we are good to start here today. First time she's cleaned her keyboard in 42 years. They didn't even make keyboards like this 42 years ago. All right. Not that I would know. Don't try to trick me. Stop trying to trick me into admitting shit. I mean, like, stop entangling me in your lies. Okay. So I'm gonna drink some coffee here. How did the coffee, like, what is going on with this? Hey! Arvel, thank you very much. Thank you so much for helping with the tooth fund. Oh, yeah. I think 2,000 is a good estimate because this is going to be $900 to remove the wisdom tooth. And then I've got a cavity they need to fill up here and a cavity they need to fill up there after. So all in all, that'll cover everything. All right, let's go. I think we're ready to get going here. But yeah. All right. Everything is in its place. I did save yesterday. I'm ready to continue where we left off. Yesterday's FF16 playthrough was absolutely like I was sweating. I was hot. I worked myself up so much. I was just absolutely on the edge of my seat. And I'm really excited about today too because yesterday absolutely delivered. It has been a relentless experience. It's a great game. Okay. You can drop the E and Arvel. Just go. Oh, Arvel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's go. So here's where we left off yesterday. Today, I won't be able to stream as long as I streamed yesterday. Because, I have a dentist appointment. But what happened yesterday? We went into the ruins. We made peace with ourselves. He can control Ifrit now. He pressed L3 plus R3 to accept the truth. And now we are going to the next location. I have Ifrit abilities, but they share a slot with the Phoenix ability, which I don't love. I don't love that because I don't want to change these. I kind of don't want to change these too much. Yeah. We have 494 ability points, so we're going to save them up a little bit more. Before, yeah. So all of this area is dead because of the blight. The blight is killing nature. And I guess the blight, we don't know a lot about the reason for the blight. What about our active time lore? East Pool. That's where we're going. The southward creep of the blight. Ruining everything. Now, there's still a lot of huge question marks about... What's wrong, puppy?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come
Puppo.
on.
I'm too slow. I can't go faster. What's going on in there? Oh. What happened here? What?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What happened?
Up to me. There, boy.
What happened when
Remember our orders. No survivors.
No,
Who would order such a thing?
What about the...
Sick of Torgal.
No! Oh, I can help. What? I had an LB and I got on fire, but it's good. It's good fire.
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Wow. I shouldn't be excited in this time. This is a bad thing that's going on, but I'm like excited about the LP. Oh no! No! All these cool people are dead! And it's burned!
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Don't let them get away.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Man, they're so outmatched though. They're stupid as hell to attack me.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. That's enough.
There we go. Like, if you see a god who's summoning big green chicken hands and clawing people, you're gonna run after him. That's what you do. You couldn't pay me enough to attack this guy. And he's got a giant direwolf. The astrologer's basically doing nothing anyway. LG. Oh yeah.
All you've got, boy.
The LV is really good. The thing about LB that's really cool is that it's so built into the story now. Because when you see it, you remember this scene about like accepting yourself and
Give them all you've got, boy.
it's your dynamis.
There, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Over here.
Kill him in the air.
Them all to the sword. Oh no. Here.
The combat is great. There's so many. Oh, there's a loot. There's a loot. There's a loot. I can't. It won't let me get the loot. It won't let me do that.
Get him, boy. It's over.
There we go. There's one more.
Here. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, yesterday y'all taught me about staggering. What does staggering mean? That's why we allow backseating here, because y'all help me so much in understanding what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
All must burn!
Oh shit.
The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother.
I gotta take, no, we could. Why are you surprised? Oh, does he have any idea how evil she is? I don't think he knows. But why wouldn't he? Of course he's got it. Isn't that common knowledge? Stab, finally.
Sicko, Torgal.
Stab him and he's
You know what to do.
What's he do? Oh shit. There we go, take him nice. I do want to mess around with the Ifrit ability, but
This time.
I think I might have to learn him before I get
Torgal.
access to his life. Ah!
Better already.
Okay. Bam! You think this game won't get Game of the Year? That's crazy! They better. This is absolutely Game of the Year. There's no question. I mean, well, I haven't played through all the rest. So maybe so far it is that.
Sicko, Torgal.
Shit!
All you got, boy. There, boy. Sicko, Torgal. There, boy.
Got him. Got him. That really wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That was not too bad at all. All right. It's so horrible. What happened here? Oh my gosh, the lady.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All
She
of
died
these people
so
did.
young. Or old.
Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
He has so much more
Thought you'd got
resolve
your
now.
own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
All right.
When you're ready, then.
So it seems like after his fight with his inner demons, he has completely, like, not completely changed, but he's changed quite a bit.
Now, rats,
For the better.
lead me to your nest.
What the fuck?
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Oh no! They're gonna attack the base! Let them come. I hope they do. Can farm loot. Righting wrongs. And without even having to leave the
Sit
base.
Sola, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot
Progress on-
earlier. Didn't sound happy. What do you...
Hey!
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Well, here I am, so drink it in, Koopa.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest. And that they never reveal themselves to humans.
He knows his stuff, but what he doesn't know is that Nectar the Bold is no ordinary
Nectar,
Moogle.
you say? Clive.
Dude, are this like telepathic? You understand Moogle tongue?
So it would
Oh my
seem.
god. Finally. Oh my gosh. I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say. I've been banging my pom-pom.
That sounds painful.
I missed the last part. My pom-pom's safe at last. You can hear me. Oh, he's happy. Oh, that's so cute. What was he banging his pom-pom against?
Clive, was it?
I missed that. Biggest disappointment with the game? No,
Dung had
several
so many
cutscenes will
uses.
play in sequence. Please set aside ample time to view them all. They don't need it because that's the whole game so far. You would only need one before you start. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. We're gonna go upstairs first. Against the
Don't mind
wall
me.
in frustration.
Just taking
Thanks,
a
Courtnelly.
break.
I don't know why I went in there. I'm just being nosy. Let's visit Sid.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with
So
a
good.
sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What
This
trouble are you
feels
looking to
so
get yourself
FF14.
into
I
now?
love it. I fucking
The
love
best
it.
kind. We're
Doesn't
going
it?
to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
It's so great. Look, that is the good shit right there. Look, I'm gonna put an active time lord. That is the good shit. Where the character gives a beautiful speech and there's like emotional piano playing in the background and like fuck that. It got me good with that every time. And then heroic music as we put our plan together. Council of Elders. What a beautiful place.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Is this Ishtar?
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandrek is naught without her citizens.
You're
We are
radiant.
but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
The guy face palm.
there will be uproar. And we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Wow. So he gave a terrible idea and he's just gonna walk off while they deal with all the details. Peak management. Classic upper management tactic.
Where is my son?
Hey, Winter, thank you so much.
The Lord Prince is
for
currently
the fund
garrisoned
for
at the Strait of
tooth
Orther.
surgery.
If it please
Thank you.
I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
God, it's such a beautiful place, though. Damn. It's so good. It's probably the most beautiful place in the game so far that I've seen in any cutscene.
I must have
Do we
misheard.
get to go there? I hope so.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
It's a curse.
All right, listen.
Or a blessing.
Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Yeah.
Says they didn't. Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
I have to pause it because I need to reset the game because it has a delay for me. Every once in a while I'll get a delay that y'all don't. Okay. Alright. I'm good.
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
I could listen to this guy talk all day, dude.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
True. So what's the plan? What are we gonna...
If we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
We have to kill God. It's the only way.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
That's the only way, dude. Yeah, fuck the crystal.
You could have just said aye.
No, that's
But it's
cooler.
nice to have you aboard all the same.
Cool. Crystals causing all our problems. Destroy them. We have to kill. It's the only logical RPG option. True. True.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
New items are available at Karen's Toll. Oh, really? But first, go to
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
I've learned that you should go to the smith first. That before you...
his lot earlier.
Karen loves to scam you. So go to the smith first.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
Flame tongue. Ooh, yeah.
No scratches, all right?
What else can he make for me? Gold. That's crap. Okay.
That it? Fine.
It's nectar. Careful you don't set that breath alight. What does that mean? Oh, because of the alcohol?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
The holy capital of Ishgard. What else she got? Nothing good. Nothing. No. Potions, though. That is good. I need that.
It'd better all be here.
I need
You'll
that.
not find a better price than that.
I need that.
It'd better all be here.
What the hell is
Rubbing
she
me
saying?
blind, you know.
What is she saying?
Let's not be greedy now. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
If you try to buy more than you can, she starts yelling at
And
you.
how were you going to carry all that?
She's getting pissed off.
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Oh, this is really good.
You'll not find a better price than that. Let's not be greedy now. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't tires borbile tea. Oh, just
I'm
go
glad there's
and see
subtitles. I
Otto,
can't
will ya?
hardly understand these
All
people.
right.
It's really what British people talk like.
Well, what's
What
that
if-
for you, dear? That it? Fine.
Just love the way people talk in this game. It's fantastic.
Clive, was it?
I wish everybody talked to me like that in Final Fantasy XIV too. I hate having everybody kissing my ass. I much prefer it for people to be like, "What do you want?" All right, go away.
So you're really going through with it?
So much
Since
better.
been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach.
This is the most
Lucky for
suspicious
you.
sounding guy I've ever heard.
I might just know of a way.
He's the most sketchy guy.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute.
What?
The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad.
Are we going to the
I'll
brothel?
be expecting a full report when you get back.
Oh my god. I think he's sending me to the brothel. Why is he giving me the look? Like he wants to buy me a drink. Alliant reports now available. Okay.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Okay.
Quick look.
New quests. Travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint. Oh, is this like side content you can do? Uh-huh. Well, today we were trying to beeline through the story, pretty much. That's the goal.
Seen enough?
Alright. Bye.
Clive, was it?
Because I don't have a lot of time for
Well,
today.
well, someone's in a hurry.
I am in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Makes sense.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
That's why.
Sid,
He can't
I don't know if
go.
I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
True.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
I mean, probably.
Let's try
yeah.
not to find out.
I bet he could.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
All right.
You two behave now.
What was that for? You know exactly what he meant by that. Okay, don't do anything crazy. Suck the Garuda.
We're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Oh god, it's the most confusing town to go through. That's right. It's like... Okay. I'm like, why did it tell me to go this way? Because... See this? Now that I'm here, the local map, it would probably be better to go here. Yes. Daggy, thanks for the 40-month resub. Appreciate it. So I think we want to go directly that way, if possible. I need a chocobo. How do I get one? Like, will I get one naturally through the story? Will I be able to get my chocobo after picking a grand company? That's what I'm waiting for.
Get him! Sick of Toggle. Here.
Chocobo's later, and it's a side quest. Okay, so I'm not able to do it yet. I guess after we meet Minfilia. Well, I'm gonna pick the Twin Adder. No matter what. Twin Adder is best. Wow. So great, man.
There. Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
We're gonna go to the brothel? Are we gonna have
north of the
sex?
checkpoint.
We're gonna have sex?
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Hello.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
How is Sid
Do you
related?
think you could please me, Clive?
Wow, that's a lot of pressure to put
You're
on
the
him.
dame.
Sid gets around, don't he? Holy shit.
Impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible.
Sid, holy shit,
Which brings
man.
us here.
It's like every girl in the whole kingdom
To the final obstacle
says this.
between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Oh my god.
What?
He seems a little exasperated.
However, do they get
The fruit's not
Is it
getting
really-
any fresher.
We have Jill to think about, okay, Isabel? We don't need you being a homewrecker here. We have Jill, who is waiting for us.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
All right.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
How long might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this gonna work?
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't.
Phil?
And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and
Gross.
I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the
They are
Vale.
sucking in fucking every day. She's like, I'll see you at sunset.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
That's rough, man. Those guys seem pretty disgusting. Okay.
And if anyone
At least
requests
she's
her
getting
company,
money out of it.
tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
They have the best drip in the
Shall I
kingdom,
have
I'll
one of
tell
the
you
girls
that.
to a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
It looks kind of like shit. I mean, y'all could at least put, I don't know, put some decorations up there. It looks kind of bad.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't
girlfriend.
worry. They have yet to reach
My
the
girlfriend's
checkpoint.
waiting.
Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no
Oh, no.
word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Moon and Star Seal. That's the coolest
Proof
looking
of that
seal so
trust.
far.
And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
She's pretty thirsty because most of the guys, based on what we've seen, most of the guys that she is,
I should probably start here.
they have as their clientele are pretty disgusting. So he's probably like the best, the best looking guy they've had come around here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
By the pond.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Wow, that
Man
guy
from the garrison.
sounds like...
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
It sounds like he has a lot of red flags. What does he look like? He has a scar over one eye, and he's like weirdly possessive of one girl, and he's super dangerous and stuff. I mean, that doesn't sound that We'll see. Well, let me just check out the situation. Like, I don't...
To the Vale, then.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Okay.
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let his... I'll know where I'm headed.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
How do I get over there? This way. But yeah, I mean, maybe he could, maybe he's like, as a yandere boyfriend?
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Could it be?
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
All right. How do I go from here to there, though? I guess I can just go straight to leave the village. Hey, it's a bard.
Greetings. You are one of the
And a
dames
dog.
chosen, I see. Me. I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
There's a dog who likes it. Okay, bye.
You're one of the dames, I see.
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded with a target on.
Oriflamme.
Wow.
How many bearers
Wow,
suffer to
look
keep
at
your
that.
granaries full?
Holy shit. What a beautiful place. It's a blue chocobo. I'm just amazed. Incredible. So sweeping, vast fields.
That's enough for today,
Great,
branded.
golden. We need to free the branded people. Every once in a while he runs a lot faster and I don't know why. I can't control that. What's that? Potion, that's good. Cool.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you.
Look how people
There's
treating
still
them.
work to be done.
God. Sucks. I'm ready to kill everyone who is mean.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no
I'm
wonder the Empire
intolerant
never
if
sent
you're
my
intolerant.
unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
The stable guy is who's gonna help me out. Yeah.
If even
Supposed to be around here somewhere. That's the granary. Where the fuck is it? Where's the stable? They're washing clothes.
All that clean?
They're washing. That looks like a stable, kind of. Oh, that must be it. That's it. I've gone all the way around a couple times. Okay, I found it. We took the long
Are
way.
you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Shit. Nobody's gonna want to help me here.
What's
He's
this,
gonna tell
a
me to eat
Branded?
shit.
Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
He just wants to... He would like to still get his... You know, get his rocks off over there. He doesn't want to get on the bad side of the brothel. Because I guess that's the only thing there is to do around here. They don't have internet, okay? They don't have video games or movies. All they have is fucking and sucking.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
So he doesn't want to get on her bad side. It's like the only entertainment in the whole fucking
We
country.
can't let them get any closer to the village.
Don't let them get away.
All I'm saying.
You know what to do, boy.
She's got everybody with her in the whole area.
Get him.
She must know what she's doing back there. That's all I can say.
Yeah, boy.
She's an expert.
Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal.
All right.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh yeah, they can farm. Like, I don't care about any loot that I get except potions.
Bodies.
Wade!
A man and a woman.
Could it be her? No! It's... Oh my god, it's our girl!
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
That's her! What happened? No!
So it is you. Tatiana.
No!
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatiana.
You.
He didn't protect her?
Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would
Bad
they have gone?
end.
Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect
That's not
Yannick's
how it's
body,
supposed to end.
I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yeah, I'll go tell her. It's sad. That's not what's supposed to happen with the...
I need to tell Isabel.
In the...
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
In all the Otome games about the Yandere boyfriend, what's supposed to happen is, he kills everyone that tries to hurt the girl. And he's super strong and, like, powerful, but he never hurt her. But he hurt everyone else who gets in a way. And that is sexy. In the games, that's not like that, though. That's like... That guy was just crazy.
Weren't expecting
That's horrible.
If it was
It's not
a
like
message
an
that needed
Otome
delivering,
game.
I could have... You are still in one piece, I see.
It's not like Mystic
You will
Messenger.
be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Unfortunately, yeah. It wasn't like in the... It was sad.
I see.
Realistic.
My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
That's what she
I
said
found
about
this with
end.
Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Yeah, not yandere, but just creepy.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Sad. Wish it didn't happen like that.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish.
Wow, this is really good intel.
Were I to guess,
Holy shit.
I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Really good intel to have. The trust of the women at the brothel is an incredibly important strategic asset for you. And of course, Sid has it already. Of course, Sid has it already. I don't. So far, we haven't met a single woman who didn't like have some kind of a history with Sid and still felt like fondly about Sid. This fucking guy. He gets around. It's super funny. The chapel. Like the doors at Helm's Deep. There.
Any trouble on the way?
Is. None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Cool. Beautiful scene. Wow. The pleasure houses. Oh? What?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Oh my god.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
They're doing it. Did you hear the sounds of doing it? Oh my god. I heard of people having a sex.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No.
True.
This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith,
It does
Jill.
sound cool.
Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. It means my deeds will be remembered.
Hold on, I have to reset it because I have a delay again. But I just want to say it's Jill seems very uncomfortable. She seems pissed off. Yes, it's like, even if you don't enjoy my choice of dicks, it's just super uncomfortable.
Gladly play the role of villain. But first,
He's such
we
a
have
great
gate to
character,
crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
The problem is that he's stealing the show in every cutscene that he's in. Like, he's upstaging your character in every fucking cutscene. I don't think I've ever played a game where they constantly have like this absolute Giga Chad character around. And like, your guy is cool, yeah. But you're not. No one is as cool as Sid. You're not. You've reached a moment. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Oh? Yeah, you're playing a a sidekick. Is this the end? Do side quests. Okay. Let's do a couple at least, right? We should do
you gonna
some.
buy something or not?
Okay. The ones in Moore are pretty good. We're in Northreach.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
Okay, it's not the end, but I'll be locked out of a bunch of stuff.
The markets are overflowing.
Okay, let's do
Excuse me,
cycling.
you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances.
So is everyone,
I have
clearly.
business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And
what?
better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress. Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Am I about to be delivering drugs? Well, sure, why not? If I get a good cut.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and
That's
deliver
exactly
packages to
what I'm
a
doing.
few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
I mean, take a guess at
though
what
I
it...
cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Well, I'm not gonna look because I want plausible deniability. I'm not an idiot. If I look, then I will legally implicate myself. All right.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Does no one in... Like, did none of the dudes in this town have a girlfriend? Because so far, it's like every single guy here is at the brothel. I guess...
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Huh. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I will. I want to kick her ass.
Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
I would love to do that. I would love to beat them down.
Fine.
Let's
I'll
go.
take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an
I can't wait. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's throw down right now.
Now.
Draw your blade.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
2v1 me, bros. I don't give a fuck. Come on!
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to
Use
phrase
all
it that way?
dirty tricks you want,
She might offer you a job. Oh man.
So you know one end of a blade. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
I'll pay. You got. I'll charge
So
extra
it's
for
a
that.
real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
I thought you just wanted a duel.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Sword up, bearer.
Let a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
Bam! How do you survive that? Their armor's really strong. Man, that wasn't even fair. That was embarrassing for them.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
What? Tell her we got a few good hits in. Okay.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this.
That's so sad. Tell her we got a few good hits. Hey, bro.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society
Okay.
who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
Okay, the
Alright.
endeavors with the bearers.
But what do you want from me?
This
Okay,
town
I
is
couldn't
carried
understand
upon
it.
the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference.
I'm gonna bring
Here,
him some Doritos.
Deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly.
I'm the Uber Eats delivery driver.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest.
I'm a
And
DoorDasher
today, that
now.
happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed.
I like his
and when
voice
you're
a lot.
finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
All right. Let's do it.
Crystal's curse.
Deliver the package to the Tinkler.
Bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
What's he doing? Examine. / examine. Okay. Oh, wait, do I have to, like, hunt them down? Yeah, that's...
I have something for you.
Ooh, bearer eats. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bearer.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Man, I don't like this disrespect I'm getting everywhere I go. I'm ready to teach all those people a lesson. But she'd probably get in trouble. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Everybody. What is healing?
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Wow.
Looks like now's not the time.
I'm just gonna walk away.
like you need a rest.
Here's your burrito. Is this the one you
Not
need?
half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Look, his
Has it always
arm is
been this bad?
lithifying.
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Sucks. What is he doing? Is he just... like... what exactly is the magic that's required here, right? Like... is it wind that he's trying to make to dry it faster? Bro, just wait a couple of hours. Okay, that's why we have the line. It's sunny. Like, just fucking wait. You don't need magic for this. Drying laundry faster. His master doesn't want to wait. Okay. It's like here in America, people have this mentality where they don't want to wait by just drying clothes outside. When I lived in Asia and when I lived in Europe, we never had a dryer. And then in the US, I tell people that, and a lot of times people are just confused about how you get the clothes dried. Am I going the wrong way? No, we need to go here. Set marker. Okay, let's follow our marker.
Then drinks.
Okay. Yeah. Now we can go back. This guy.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
What would you do in the winter? In winter?
So work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
I'll explain in a sec. I'll tell you. Because in Ukraine, I never had a dryer.
It looks like you need it.
It's pretty cold.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
It's so sad. I hate
And what
this.
of your own hurts? Then wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
God. God. It's heartbreaking. Did you hear, like, his
has
voice?
more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway.
His
I'd better
voice,
head
it
to the
just
Vale.
sounded so dead inside. It makes me so mad. People treated like shit that are doing all the work. That's why these side quests are so important, because they really do give you important context about the state of the world. And they're all voiced. They're very well made, so why not do them?
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
I feel like the courtesans at the brothel are doing better than anybody else in this world so far. Like, they got drip, they are flush with cash, okay? They got connections, they have respect and authority. Nobody's doing better than these girls. You have to say, like, I feel like even the nobles are having a worse time.
I haven't seen you
than these girls. So it's not all that bad. Not doing too bad at all. But yeah, anyway, the question about how do you dry your clothes in the winter.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's
If you have a closed-in balcony, you can just hang it outside still. Or I would buy a clothes drying rack and just sit that thing right in front of the heater inside, and it'll dry eventually in a couple days, like a day or two. It really was never an issue.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Unexceptional leather sack. Has a tinkling in it.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Is there active time lore for side quests? No.
All this for a drink.
I was wondering.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
All right. I do feel like our hero, Clive, he has not gotten any yet. Okay. In a game with so much sex in it, Clive has not gotten any yet, and he's very serious, and I feel like it would help him out a good bit.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be
Doesn't
paying
trust
him
me.
or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can
Oh my
always
God.
take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Am I about to get attacked?
Any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
I'm in some shady business. Holy
Those
shit.
cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
It's doobies. I don't know what they're putting in them cigars.
You say these are... There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
We got like an Etsy
I
shop.
have a
here.
delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
We're delivering drugs now. First deliver food.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry
What
about
the fuck am I giving him?
Meant nothing.
I think it's fentanyl.
You wait right here.
Oh my god. Suddenly he's in a great mood. I think I'm just... I think I'm dropping off people's fentanyl, man. What the fuck?
You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
What did you say was in these pipes?
Matt, Northreach is pretty bad.
Fish! Come, treat yourself! With rates!
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by
Like, it's only good if you work for the brothel. And even then, I mean, you're working at a brothel.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
So you can either, basically your job opportunities here are, you can be a sex worker, you can sell drugs, or you can be a conscript. That's it.
Ah, you have returned.
Oh, or
I believe
Uber
this is
Eats.
yours.
Okay, there you go.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize
He
crystals were so
scammed them.
scarce here.
As
He
scarce
scammed-
as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Oh my god.
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Indeed. And I don't
You
doubt
think-
the dame would
You're
agree.
taking his side?
A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank
He's ready
you,
to get paid.
as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
He's saying what he needs to say to keep getting paid. He's like, I don't know. It sounds like you did what you felt like you had to do, man. So next time you need a delivery, just let me know, and I'll be. What the fuck? This town is bad. All right. Yeah. So y'all said that Moore has great quests. We're going to go there.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
God damn. It reminds me of Baton Rouge. I lived there for a while. It's about as sketch as all that. I wish I had a chocobo. Hey, if I do the next part of the main story, am I not going to be able to get a chocobo? Or is that later? Let's put the new marker on these guys.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Maxing out my grind set by being a conscripted sex worker addicted to fentanyl. Oh, y'all are
That's
so
enough
funny.
dallying.
You'll be one step closer. Oh, okay.
There's still work to
I like
be
how
done.
gorgeous this game is, though.
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Let me reset it because I have a delay again. Basically, everyone talks to Branded the way people talk to retail workers. So if you've never worked in retail, you might not be accustomed to being spoken to this way. But this is literally just, that's exactly how people address you and like snap at you and demand things from you. If you ever worked in food service or retail, like this is just that. That's really how people fucking treat you in there.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
All bar. It says 0 gil. Does that mean he's not gonna give me any money for this? Let's just go straight and do it.
Worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Wait, is this a trap?
It's going to eat me.
Not if I can help it.
Is this a trap? What's going on?
Sit back. I'll deal with this.
So far, the side quest battles are really...
Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Yeah. I saved the sun. Oh, I am also getting the ability points for this, so that's good too. Am I getting them for the side quest completion? I didn't pay attention.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die.
What?
Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What the fuck?
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
What?
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
You're next.
Having fun.
It won't be the first time.
Speaking. Father will hear of this.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to kill you, little dude.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
What?
Someone
the
needs
hell?
to put an end to this.
I'll do it.
Before it happens again.
Me. Let's go. It's funny that nobody comments on the fact I have Torgal running around. Is it normal for bearers to have a giant direwolf following you everywhere you go?
You, Branded, come here this instant.
Or if Benoit, or Flame Grande.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
This is so
You
crazy.
are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
Are you not entertained?
I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
I don't like him, Father.
The Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That wretch would be me. What would be more upsetting for him? Probably saying the Dame. Because even though it's me, this would be more upsetting because I bet this dude is getting his dick wet over there.
That unlucky wretch would be the Dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the Dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid.
He's squirming.
Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear?
Their pain.
He doesn't give a shit.
From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me. You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
I gotta
Can't we
kill
just buy
him.
another hound? A bigger one, a better
Yep.
one.
I guess I gotta take him out.
Of course, my son.
That's
I'll
what we
have
gotta
the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
It's fastened on there pretty well.
I'm wasting my time.
What?
But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there.
We're doing side quests. It's not
They
a waste of
deserve a
time.
proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Where is that? Man, they walked off and I didn't get to kill them.
Bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
Sad. All that build-up. I thought I was gonna get to murder them. There was no murder. They just went away. Oh well. You can't always get what you want. Let's bury the bodies at least. It's probably gonna be rocky
More
up here.
victims
It's
of the
gonna be hard-
nobles' games.
It's gonna be hard to dig.
You must be Clive.
You gonna help me dig?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself.
Oh really?
Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Of course.
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Like, digging a 6-foot deep hole is not easy. It's at least a 2-person job, and it's gonna take several hours. I'll be surprised if it's still daylight by the time we're doing this. Oh, it's not 6 feet deep, though. It's a little bit shallow. I don't know about that. It's so windy up here.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple.
They don't care.
Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs.
What the fuck?
What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest 2 murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
The So, while we're standing on the cliff, overlooking the ocean, we hear the sound of the man and his child being ripped apart by wild beasts. And we just stand here like, yep. Fucking serves them right. I mean, oh, it's a good screenshot. Oh, yeah. It's just, is there a screenshot mode? Like, I don't think so. We're gonna go investigate the scene, of course. I want to take a screenshot first. Yeah, chat told me that the side quests and more were really good, and now I see why. Let's go see. Is it gonna be bloody? Are we gonna see them ripped apart? Oh my god.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
I can't go in. Can't go in. Shit. They don't let you see the murdered dad and his child. Oh, by the cart. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I see the blood. Is that it? That's it? Come on, man. Look, I've played so much Diablo lately. That's like, that might as well be just a decoration. I'm so used to seeing blood on the ground it doesn't faze me at all. That don't mean shit. Hey, sweetie.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Of course.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before.
Is it a sheep?
She must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
It maybe it
That's
sounds
a lot of
like
field
it's
to
a
search.
sheep or something.
With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Excuse me, have you seen it?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Is it a dog?
The windmill.
Okay, we'll go to the windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
No, it's just people are so quick to accept anything that elevates their status, you know? People love to think that they have some quality about them that makes them better than other people.
More brown than white.
That's not Chloe.
You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping
It's
on
a
the
dead
job?
body! It's
I
white!
hope they don't mind the interruption.
It's white feet, it just it looks like a corpse!
The
Wait.
crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
The other Chloes?
Months before Dad gives me another one. I have to
What?
wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that who she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Oh my god, they lied to this little girl. Oh my god.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
They lied to her about it. Oh my god, she doesn't know she's a little kid too! Ah! It's bad!
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
It's like quest complete. Yeah. Look, he absolutely needed to say that. I'm very glad that he just laid it all out exactly because nobody else is gonna fucking tell her. I'm very glad that he didn't try to, like, sometimes in video games they give you the option, it's like, do you want to tell the little white lie? To make the little child feel bad? No! No. Because if nobody else is gonna do it, might as well be me. So, it's time to grow up, little 9-year-old.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends.
Now let's slap the parents. Good idea.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Is this the same guy from before? The guy that works at the brothel? No, this guy has a beard.
I can try.
The other
That'll
one didn't
do
have a
me.
beard.
Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Okay, I'll go talk to them. So those side quests are really short, but they're very, very well made. They feel like extra parts of main story.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Oh my god, they're
here.
starving. They're afraid to ask for
I'll
food.
fetch you something from the tavern.
They're sitting there terrified to speak.
Thank you.
And they're literally starving.
You stay here and rest.
Man, the more side quests I do, the more pissed off I get about the state of affairs in this fucking world. Every side quest is about how these people are treated like complete shit for no reason. And they're terrified, and nobody's doing anything about it except Sid.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever
Madge.
you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
I'm getting
It's
radicalized.
not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Right now.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
All right. Bread and I think wine might not be the thing
Hopefully this'll be enough.
to give them. Okay, they need water. They're dehydrated, I bet. I lost where they are already. I think it's back here. Yeah, I lost. Okay, it's right over there. Getting radicalized into joining a terrorist movement is a core element of Final Fantasy. That's actually true.
Don't tell me.
That is as Final Fantasy as it gets.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
If they're starving, they need more nutrition. They need some, like, vegetables.
Maybe. Truly.
Some water and fruit and stuff like that. I have some leftover fentanyl. Do y'all want that?
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Glad we could help them, but it also made me really mad. Wait, they gave me a gill bug? Wait, the reward was a gill bug. Isn't that thing pretty valuable? Anyway, y'all could have bought your own food.
Not ever again.
Okay. Go ahead. Cool place, by the way. Let's go get that other one. Knock him out. It's 200 gil? Well, that's a lot. You can buy some, like, beastkin blood with that. You can buy some, I mean, you could eat the gill bug. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, that wouldn't
Master
be vegan.
Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
But
I want no trouble.
Too bad. You got it.
Wait, that's... Ah,
just kidding.
Glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters.
You know what this means,
You look
right?
like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
FF14 players know what this means.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
I need those grapes. I need them. I've got a fever, and the only cure is blocky grapes. I was just checking to see if there's any hint about the grape. So, it's over here, right? We're about to see the grapes in this game. Now, this is a big deal. Why is this a big deal? I'll explain right here. Because let me hype up these grapes a little bit for you. FF16 will have perfect grapes, is what Yoshi P said. Okay. So they were asked about the grapes because Final Fantasy XIV is famous for its grapes that were very, very good. Okay. And because of that, Yoshi P said, the first thing we did is we went in and checked the grape quality in Final Fantasy 16 and made sure it was perfect. Art director Hiroshi Minagawa went on to add, I looked at it and said, yes, this is not going to be good enough. We need to raise the polygons in these grapes. Minagawa-san then adds in English, next gen grapes. Okay? So what I'm expecting is some fucking incredible grapes. As good as what I'm used to in FF14. Okay? So let's go see if it will live up to the hype or not.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this moment for months. We have been following the news about the grapes for quite some time, and this is the moment of truth. I tried to find them in the demo. It was not available yet. So, let's go, man. Speed it up. Sprint faster. Think of the grapes. All right, he's thought of the grapes.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Now, it is a little bit late in the day. I'm worried about the light. Okay, first let's deal with the quest and then we'll be able to look at... Oh no, what if we light the vineyard on fire?
Don't let them get away.
What if we accidentally...
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
That would be really unfortunate. Wow, I'm wasting all my abilities. That's cool. I'm wasting everything.
Finished. Get him, boy. It's over.
It's over.
Is this a teaser for the FFXIV graphics of it? Yes, it will be. They're gonna show us what's possible.
You know what to do, boy.
We need to kill the wasps before the sun sets. Though.
Keep your distance, boy.
We only have a little bit of light. All right. There's still one more.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Okay. There's one. That's the last one. All right, that's all the enemies. Now we can finally look at the grapes.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
What do y'all think? I feel like the grapes are, like... They could be better. Okay, like, I don't want to be... I don't... I don't know what I was imagining, but I think what I was imagining was each bunch of grape to be different. And I was imagining there to be little glistening dew sparkling in the sunlight on each individual grape. And I was expecting to see some of the grapes to have like little bit of bruising and some of them to be slightly different color because they're not equally ripe at the same time. So I don't know. I don't think it's possible that we just overhyped the grapes. Another issue is that they're all like... Oh, wait a second though. They are different because look at that one. That one is a little different than the other one. Okay, let's get a reference. Not my Final Fantasy. Like, they're good grapes, right? But are they next gen? Are these next gen grapes? I mean, compared to the ones in Final Fantasy XIV, yes, they are. They're round as well. How do I open photo mode? There's no active time lore about the grapes either. They are very round. Journal touchpad. Attribute menu. Touchpad. Oh. Oh my god, thank you. Can we make it different time of day? We're about to zoom in on his grapes, aren't we? It thinks I'm trying to zoom in on Clive, but I'm actually like the grapes keep going away. Clive, go away. Enhance. All right. Honestly, in closer inspection, these grapes look fucking good. Like, see the speckling on the leaves of the vine? Actually, you can see the sort of cloudy texture on the outside of each grape. How do I take a screenshot now? I want to take, okay, how do I take the screenshot? Oh, like this. Okay, hide UI. Those are probably the best grapes I've ever seen in a game. I just needed to see it up close. This is the reason they gave you the G pose. Alright. Excellent. Truly. That's Game of the Year grapes. Okay, I'm ready to go on to play the games again. We can go back to playing the video. They are actually perfect. Okay. Trap back. Grapes of the year. Alright.
That'll be enough today.
But how did
Great
the
grape
grocer know
review,
his
thank
daughter
you.
had been stealing?
I mean, we hyped it up for months, so it was only right that we give it the attention that it deserves.
Those
And we
wasps won't be
cleaned out
interfering
all
with your
the
harvest
bugs.
anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Great. Dying on the vine. They're not dying. They're doing very well. Okay. So are there any other places that I definitely want to knock out the side quests at? That you recommend? We have a hideaway. We have Martha's Rest. I think that's it. Honestly, we could probably just do them. We could probably just do them. They're very fast to do.
I have to find. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you.
Yeah?
Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment.
They're
It
really
might cost
fast.
a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now...
Oh no!
One of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Will he be alive when we find him? Don't actually answer that, but... For people that don't know,
have
like
to look
me.
out for each other.
Thank you, Clive.
I'm gonna guess...
With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris.
Yes, he's gonna be
We
alive.
need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
Norris?
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
So this guy...
I
has
better
to
find this
pretend to
Norris
be
before
one
Ronald
way or
takes matters
another.
into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he
He
mean
said
about
the
being
F word.
played false, I wonder?
He just said that. He said I'd be fucked if we send a bear. He said an F word. In Final Fantasy.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right,
Wait,
eaten
after
it, but only
dig
might
it
have,
out of
you
poo-poo?
understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Oh no, I have to dig through crab poo-poo. I have to... There's one more... Let's just pick them all up, you know? Let's pick them all up and round them up and knock them out.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back.
What?
I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Oh my gosh, that's
All right.
urgent.
I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Is this really a problem, or is she sending me in there to die for her entertainment like the other people? Now I don't trust anyone. No, because she knows Martha, so...
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Hey.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Uninvited guest.
Sick of trouble. Stay down.
This is not even a fair fight. Like, they are just...
Get him. Don't let them get away. Four.
Killed. 2 murders. Done for good. Yay.
I'll
Who's
be
gonna
keeping
clean
my
this
blade,
up?
thank
Not
you.
me. Bye.
There
Oh,
he
hey,
is,
girl.
the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I better get out of here. Cleaning up a body is hard work, and they don't have Lysol or anything like that. And, it's kind of weird, though, that, like, the...
Man of the hour.
Oh, it's the Blood Axe.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Ah, takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Well, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't
Oh, that's
be
the
reporting
Rosarian
me
salute.
to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few
That's
more
cool.
like you about, perhaps the Rosfields
It's like a
might
sword.
still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Alright.
Oh, we.
Uh,
If I'm
Let's
leaving
help
this
the
to
guy
the
with
bearer,
his
I'll go myself.
crabs. Poo-poo. But anyway, if the Empire is in charge, wouldn't it be in their best interest to keep the road and taverns safe for merchants? Because having it unsafe for merchants is not good for you, the Empire. Right? Like that, it doesn't make sense that they would need to have their own private militia. In fact, that's a huge problem for you. Because your soldiers that you're paying and feeding aren't doing diddly squat.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting. Over here. Get him!
I feel like I need to rank up the clawing attack because I feel like it doesn't do very much damage.
Sick of Toggle. Get him!
Did we find this shit yet? No.
There, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Level. Good. It's also a good reason to do the side quest. So when I go do the story, I'm not going to be as bad off.
No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Okay, let's go back up top. Actually, let's be lazy. Wait, what's this? Just how free am I out here? Like, oh, not very. It's not Final Fantasy. I can't just keep running. Final Fantasy 14, sorry. Excuse me. It's not my Final Fantasy because there are invisible walls and there's no Final Fantasy that has invisible walls in it. Let's just be lazy and teleport right back to the obelisk. Hello, sir.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
A thin membrane of fetid muck covers this crystal, which, still in its holder, otherwise is undamaged. And he said that he's gonna use this thing to chill his fish. That sounds like a health hazard to me. I wouldn't be eating any fish from this guy. Or any guy, but especially on this guy. He does not gonna say anything. Oh my gosh, you're gonna wash it off first? Oh, gross.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
So it shows that the crystals are scarce, very scarce now. So there's two main things that we're learning from side quests today. One, nobody can get their hands on any crystals hardly anymore. They are precious commodities nowadays, even though that used to be that anybody could have as many as they wanted. And bearers are treated like complete shit. That's what we're learning.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Okay, we're looking for Chuck. Something tells me he's gonna be just fine on his own. But maybe it's not Chuck Norris. Maybe it's like a brother. Sheems Norris. We're about to find out which one it is.
I better keep my eyes peeled.
Beautiful. Such a beautiful world. It's so pleasant to run around and with the music playing. There's the lamp. He dropped it.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Okay. Straight ahead.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
I bet it was. He did a roundhouse kick. There he is.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
He needs to get far away from
Just
here.
wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
That's horrible.
Why, Ron? After all these years, you were like a brother to me. I'm sorry. It's been a hard day. I'll be here when Martha's man comes looking.
Fuck. I hope they can protect this guy. Because it's really, really sad. Like, betrayal is the worst thing. It's the worst crime that you can commit. Like, in Dante's Inferno, the lowest level of hell is for traitors. Those who betray their brothers and friends.
I'll be
There's
fucked
no
if I'm leaving
lower
this to a bearer.
thing
I'll go
than that.
myself.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Nice.
Let me see that. No.
He's not gonna believe me.
It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the
Maybe
matter
he
then?
will.
Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use
He
for bearer
believes.
bones.
He believes.
He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Oh god, it's like nauseating to hear this guy talk.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please,
Clever.
take this.
Smart. Magic ash. I don't want that. What am I gonna do with that? I don't really pay attention to it. I guess at some point, sometimes I have to upgrade my weapon or craft a new weapon, and I just automatically have the ingredients that I need. What's this quest that I agreed to do? Huh. The fuck is that? Let's find out.
Our swords help.
I guess we should go over there. What's it called? Beast against a beast. Journal. I don't know. Okay, let's go. Wait, I haven't picked it up yet. It's a really inconvenient spot. I don't know if it's gonna be... Well, it's the last one here. So let's just go get it. Because apparently, all of the side quests go away if I move on to the next part of the story. Is that true? Or is it just some? Like, is this the time to do every side quest? We had the brothel adventure, yeah, we did that. And then I got a warning that's like, the world's gonna change. Yes, they're all gone. Okay.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Okay.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Okay. There was an option that said, go deal with them yourself. If you want to refuse the quest. You're like, actually, you should help yourself. Why should I help you? Man, it just really makes me wish the side quests in FFXIV were horrible. I really wish that.
You know what?
Because in FFXIV, people don't really do some, but it's not that important.
Get him, boy. Over here.
But they do serve the same purpose as the side quests in this game. for a zone, which is letting you know about the world, giving you context to the world, the kind of problems that people have. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I need to go right back where we came from. That was so easy. Yeah, in FXV, they also don't give hardly any XP. They don't really give you anything besides lore tidbits.
Wonder how long that bait'll last.
Which
You,
is
Bryce?
nice and all, but I wish it was voice
What's
at
it to
least.
you, Bearer? Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, Bearer. Be sure to pass
Beast
our
again.
thanks to
Hey, what the fuck? Beast against a beast. I'll show you, beast. Keep talking to me like that. Keep it up. Alright. We did it here. Let's go to the hideaway. We have cleared out the map. We have kicked ass on side quests today. Now we just have a hideaway. Okay. Some of them unlock stuff?
barking at his lot
Oh,
earlier.
you mean in FXIV?
Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Did you know that there was a video made by Zepla HQ
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
that shows every side quest that's worth unlocking in FFXIV and like which ones you can safely ignore?
Is everything alright?
It was pretty helpful.
No, it's
One.
You!
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard
Newcomer!
of she made.
I need help.
What's the matter?
She makes the FF content.
It's my
on
assistant.
YouTube.
She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
I will check on your assistant, sir.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
You start to see like such a huge contrast in the way people talk to you here versus how they talk to you everywhere else.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse?
I
I'm
think
a
his
courier.
brand is burned off.
I carry
actually.
things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
Oof, that's bad.
Scour storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
I will help. I'll find it.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's Bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales.
I hope I find it.
Hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
You can't,
Unless...
like, tie up your self-worth with your job performance. Okay? So both of these quests, wait, are there. It says 1 and 2 are here.
It won't last very long out in the elements.
All the ones that are just gonna have to keep
I should
going
make for
back and
Sandbreak
forth.
as soon as I can.
If both of those are in the same spot, then we should pick up everything that we can while we can.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
But you can't tie in your...
Is everything all right?
I need to fix the
Forgive me,
delay
young
again.
man.
The
I
delay's
was in a
back
world
for
of
me.
my own. I'm worried about my friend.
Put up the active time thing for a sec. Because I have a delay. I get the audio delay every now and then. Okay.
You see, he left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
Yeah, why leave?
Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk.
They have
The
to.
hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Nice. It's the same place
He's
as
been working
other
for Quinton,
quests.
the tavern keeper.
Great.
He'll know something, I'm sure.
That's convenient.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Okay, so there's one more quest here, I think. There's one more to grab
Clive,
before we
was it?
head out.
Ah, Clive.
I already did the
I
first
trust you're
quest.
settling in.
Gradually getting used to the place.
All right.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid
Yeah, I
once
did.
more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious
it's the
souls.
same thing like
What say you?
before. Just like
I'd be
before.
happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway.
Okay. That's the easy one.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Uber Eats, part 2. There's one right. Okay, there's no one here. What happened to the music in the hideaway? I have Sound of Silence on. That's what happened to it. Alright, there we go. The hideaway music, hideaway, I love.
I heard Otto barking at his
It's
lion.
fantastic. Let's give the meal to this person over here. Hey. Hey. Chocobos.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They get separation
They
anxiety.
must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh?
True.
Anyway, thanks for the food, and
They're
be
so
sure to give
cute.
Kenneth my regards.
I want one, but I really want a chocobo, but I don't get it yet. Precious baby. They did such a great job with chocobos in this thing because they made them look cute, but also dignified. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Best rendering of chocobos ever.
Back so soon?
Music stops.
Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
Music suddenly stopped down here. That's weird.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Our duty down here can't be much fun.
I gotta
not.
remember that one.
But
That's a good
sometimes
one.
folk need locking up, and someone
That's
has
a
to
good
watch
one.
over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
I'm gonna remember next time I'm hungry. My stomach's growling so loud I'd have curls running scared. That's a good one. One more person needs their food. It's up the stairs, I think.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
It's such a huge contrast, this area, versus all the other side quests you do in the
We're
world.
low on gig and toad oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in with Lady Karen?
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough
I
able
think it's-
bodies to see it all done.
It's downstairs.
The hideaway is lucky to
actually.
have found.
Yeah. It's not up here. We need a system like in Genshin when you press V. Seriously. Oh, here it is. Or like clairvoyance in Skyrim. Because some of these
Can I
places
help
are-
you? Kenneth sent me.
That's the last meal to turn in. I mean, it's not his last meal, obviously.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that?
That's it.
Our food has arrived.
I hope not. Oh my
Does your
God.
appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Let's go tell the boss of the tavern. We did our food service and we were treated with kindness, appreciation,
Do you need any help,
and
Miss Molly?
respect.
I don't know.
It was very good.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
Wait, that food I
The
just
hideaway's
delivered,
quite
was it
something.
vegan?
Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself.
That was the real
You have your
reason he had
place
me
too,
deliver
of course,
it.
as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Quest complete. A place for everyone, and everyone in the place. Okay, so There's 3 quests that remain. Let's do in order of 1, 2, 3, and then we will be able to move on, because that's the last. That's the last of them. That's the last of the side quests.
That'll be enough today.
So we're looking
How did the
for
grocer know his
Quentin, who is in charge in Lost Swing.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young
Who sounds like
protege.
Elidibus.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It
I'm looking
sounds
for
like
a bearer
Elidibus.
called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass.
I
I
love
do
his
hope
voice.
nothing's happened to him.
It's so like,
Be sure to let me know, Clive.
it's so soft and like relaxing. Really, really love that guy's voice. Needs of the many. That's here. Lorbert's Pass. Okay, so this is Lost Wing is probably the most confusing area to navigate and get around. That's why they call it Lost Wing, because you will be lost in the wings and halls of this fucking place. It's worse than Limsa. There's all these levels. There's like tunnels, there's fucking bridges, and it's all crisscrossing each other. Okay. Onward. Wait, Estinian's VA was in this game? I don't remember that. When did that happen? I didn't recognize it if I heard it. Huh. I've heard Fortunal. I haven't heard Lise or Urianjay. The Dragoon from the demo. What? That was Estinian? I remember saying that's Estinian. But I said it because it was a sexy Dragoon, not because I recognized the guy's voice. You thought I recognized? I didn't know that.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Shit. Hurry!
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Keep your distance, boy. You know what?
Man, I feel like this thing barely does any damage. It's very underwhelming. Maybe I can finally upgrade it because yeah, it's supposed to be good for stagger, and it is. Ooh, but wouldn't it be better to upgrade this? This is 3 and 2. This is 4 and 2 already. Details. It doesn't tell you actual details of damage. I know it's for stagger. Which one do you think I should upgrade, chat? We have 1,000 points. Upgrade precision dodge. Good idea. But I have 1,000 points. It would be better. I would rather use it on a big one because when else am I gonna have that many?
Not this time.
Oh, that's a precision counter.
Sick of Toggle.
That precision counter didn't actually work.
Sick of Toggle.
Oh, is that the thing I said I would do at the end of the last stream and I would definitely not?
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy.
When you use attacks and take hits, you're still taking the hit. Yeah, I'm aware. Like, I know I'm about to get hit if I don't move there. And there are definitely times when I think, you know what? I'm just gonna tank this damage. Yeah, I definitely have done it. Is that smart? Probably not. But, like, I do know.
There, boy. Get him.
Damn, I feel like my damage is... That seems a lot of integrity with 11 damage. I tried to time this time. It did not work. Ow! Ow! Whew. That was kind of hard. It took a little longer than usually. And his side quests. Hey! Oh, it's just. Okay. I see something over there. Maybe it's a potion? Valley Matter. Oh, it's a chest. Meteorite. Why are people trading in meteorites? Is something from outer space? I feel like these enemies that we've seen, the alien looking guys, I feel like they're probably really aliens.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
It took me too
I'll
long
speak
to
to
kill the
Quentin.
troll. Shit. Too bad. I need to turn that in at Lost Wing. Back it. Tell Quentin about it. It's my fault. It's my fault he died.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Okay. Quentin. He's dead.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
It's too bad.
I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
What did I get for that? Stuff. The loot, I think one of the only complaints I would have about the game, even though it's very common to Final Fantasy games in general, is that the loot is not very exciting. The loot is really an afterthought, but that's how it's always been. That is how it's always been.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Like, to me, the only really good loot feels like the tonics, like potions.
Good.
That give you an edge in combat.
Someone's in trouble.
But where? Over here? Sounded like it came from over here. Oh my gosh, there's a spider!
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy!
I don't see the girl who was screaming though. I don't know where she is.
Sick him, Torgal!
Okay. New ones.
Give them all you've got, boy! It's
At least
over.
Torgal helps me fight him. Oh, there she is. I see her. She shouldn't be scared. She's immune to damage. She's not taking any damage at all. I'm the one. Alright. Like, Valley Matter, Sharp Fang? Who gives a shit?
Are you hurt?
It would have been
But we're
worse
doing
if you
this
hadn't
for the
come
story.
along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you
Like,
doing?
my name, my
Looking
name
for
isn't
you.
new. I'm
This
Clive.
is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back.
He's
Bohemil
trying to
seemed worried
understand
enough
what
that he might
soil
come looking
is.
for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Why does this man sound like he's never heard of soil in his life?
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here.
He has no idea what
Is it
soil
dark,
is.
rich, and fragrant?
It's dark, rich, fragrant. So dirt? Oh, is this the soil that grows the excellent grapes? Oh, so it is a special soil. This is the perfect soil for the perfect grapes. I like how he kind of sounds like Geralt. Like, he has this really gruff voice. So sometimes it's funny to hear him say ordinary things like soil. Dark, rich, and fragrant. Yeah, dude, just go fucking You don't need to be this edgy about picking dirt up off the ground. Okay.
More of the lost supplies.
Man, we're picking up all kinds of crap out here. Was that for a different place? Yeah, it's all the same. I'll take that.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still
Why
no
isn't
sign of
she
Sid's letter, though. We've come this far.
Oh, she
Might as
doesn't-
well ask around.
We don't know her. Collect one more soil. I have to go all the way over there. No, we need to speak to the yard hand. Oh, my question's about to be answered. Who are these people?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
Not these grapes.
I'm looking for a letter
I
someone
need to
dropped
be dressed
nearby.
well.
And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have,
For
sorry.
these grapes.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it
Oh
go?
my god, what? Are you...
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
The dog has run off with the paper with Sid's very important letter. The dog ate the homework. Okay, look, there's one more piece of. You can't just get dark, rich, and fragrant soil from just anywhere, okay? It has to be in a very particular spot around here. Oh my god. Oh, I found it. The grape soil.
That should be enough. I'd better get it back to the hideaway.
Okay. And then we're gonna go find Sid's homework. Oh, but it's close to the hideaway. I mean, to Lost Wing, rather. Let's get it. I think this is the last side quest that we have.
Back are
We
ya?
did them all.
Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the skin.
What's a shad?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
That's mine. I need that.
Someone's waiting for this.
He's mad. That's his
He's
toy.
waited long enough already.
At least he didn't eat it.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
I can't pet the dog. Not my Final Fantasy. It's not Final Fantasy. I couldn't pet the dog. He wouldn't let me. Okay, open the world map. The quest completion is in the hideaway. I'm gonna turn these suckers in and continue on with our story. Did Nora ever eat anything that wasn't food? I didn't want to tell this because it's so disgusting. But I guess I might as well. Over the past couple weeks, Nora developed a habit. Not a habit, but basically I came back from the gym a couple of times to discover that it looked like Nora had dug into the cat's litter box while I was away. Now, I keep this litter box very clean, but when I'm gone for a while, the cat might do some business. Yes. Yes. So, I had to purchase a thing on Amazon that apparently this is a very common problem. I had to purchase a door, like, thing that goes on the door that will open the door just enough that only the cat can get through, but the dog can't. This is for this purpose. It's a very popular item on Amazon. It's apparently a shitload of dogs do this. And I have to have it on there every time I leave the house. Because she knows better to do that when I'm at home. But, yeah, that's incredibly disgusting. And I have the thing on the door, so this doesn't happen anymore.
Maybe I should just own up to what I once said. There you are.
Dogs are so nasty.
I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone.
She needed something dark, rich, and fragrant.
Only a little less for wear.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. That's true. Had to be dark, rich, and fragrant. It was very fragrant for her.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then.
Oh my god.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here.
Pretty
For your
huge
troubles.
lore drop here. Sid's
If there's anything
daughter.
you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet.
I bet he has
as
so many
honey
fucking
once he gets
kids.
his hands on this.
Seriously, this man has, like, he has had sexual relations with every woman in the entire map. So I bet he has like 100 kids. At least. It's like the medieval times. They don't have birth control.
Is everything all right?
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Like, nobody gets around like this.
Yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Yeah. I've never seen Clive so clueless as he is in this quest. He's been so derpy in this quest about the soil. Like, I don't know why.
Glorious. When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements.
Clueless.
I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Alright. Is that
I wish
an
I could
apple?
offer you some fruit too,
It's-
but you're not likely to thank me
It's
if I
orange.
do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Oh, it's not good. Basically, their apples is not very tasty. Okay. That's all the side quests, y'all. We did it. We did every side quest. We may continue. Before I do that, I think we should run ads. I'm gonna get up for like a minute. Get comfy so we can continue on because many cutscenes will play in sequence, I imagine. Please make sure you set aside sufficient time because many cutscenes will play in sequence. I will be right back. Be right back. Okay. Someone said that you think this is a good stopping point, and Cyfrog said, instead of in the middle of what's to come. I just had somebody else tell me that too. I've had a bunch of people just message me that right now because I have to go to the dentist soon. I have a dentist appointment today at the oral surgeon, and then I'm gonna have the surgery on Friday, but they want to take more x-rays today. And so I'm gonna have to leave very soon to go do that. So they can prepare and like know what I'm in for Friday. I'm scared. They're not gonna do anything to me today, but I'm still a little scared because it's the dentist. So yeah, I really wouldn't want to stop in the middle of it. That means tomorrow we could begin with this huge part of the story. Is this like, what act is this? Is there a way for me to tell? We finished every side quest, so we are completely ready to go in. If you're not here tomorrow, it's okay. You can always watch the VOD. Yeah, but I'll be here tomorrow, and we'll start right here. This is is this considered the end of Act 1? I'm in the first 10% still. What? What? Okay. Okay, so this is the end of Act 1. Okay. Finishing this next quest will put you at about 40% of the main story. No clue how true that is. Alright. I've barely started. This is insane. The game is enormous. The game is insanely huge. But I'm happy. That's good news because the game is great. But yeah, we'll pick up here tomorrow. More like 20%. It's nowhere close to 40%, says chat. Alright. Well, we'll do it. We'll go to Oriflame tomorrow. And thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. And coming along with me on this incredible journey. I'm really glad that we can all go through it together. Yeah, you told me finishing wouldn't be possible till Friday. You were right about that. And Friday I won't be here because of the surgery. And I'll probably have to take a few days off next week because of the surgery. I don't want to, but I have to. I doubt I'll be able to talk too much. But maybe, like, if I can talk, I don't know how bad it's gonna be, but I feel like it's unlikely. But the main reason is I don't trust myself to be able to play this game and not in a big boss fight that's difficult absolutely lose my shit. Okay, like I know me and you know me, okay? You know that I'm gonna do that. And I know I'm gonna do that. Which means I'm gonna be hooping and hollering and screaming, and I will hurt myself if I'm doing that after surgery. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the morning. Thanks for hanging out today. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.